Today I got the 4-wheel steer optic, and I've got new wheels and tires and inserts we're gonna try out. I think these are Benedict Harry's, and then I think these are separate. The rings are, I think, RC Lions, but we'll see how they do on the rocks here out in Frankenmuth, Michigan. Last time I was out here, I had my VS410 build that I did, cage build, the pink one, and it was solid axle. It did alright, but I wasn't really all that impressed. But these rocks are pretty hard to climb through. They're pretty large. We'll see how, I'm not sure how this will do because it's stretched out pretty good, you know how the optics are, but it is on 2.2s, so hopefully the belly won't get caught up too much. That if I pick some good lines. Now the VS410 build that I had out here last time didn't have rear steer either, but it did have the drag rear locking in it, so can I get that rear to fall into that crevice there? Hopefully I don't snap any axles by getting pinched in some rocks. Yeah, having 4-wheel steer is a game changer on these rocks, because I never took anything out here yet with rear steer on it, so we'll see how it does. So far these tires are doing amazing, obviously. See if I can get back up. There we go. It's gonna be an interesting one. Oh, straighten that rear out if we can. There we go. Don't have the strongest servos. Well, they're 45 kg, but what I think is I need a BC on it. Something to give it more power, because it has a little bit of issue stopping and kind of freezing. Oh man, that was my bad driving right there. Reset. I don't think I'm gonna do the whole stretch today because it goes down for miles. Well, not miles, that's not even a mile, but in scale terms, probably like, I don't know, 20 miles. We're doing 110 scale, I don't know. Oh boy, what fun. See how we do going up this line. Don't know why I got the lights on this thing, don't really need them on. It's not nighttime. At some point I want to make my own rear bed out of styrene because any of the 3D printed ones are out there don't clear the rear servo that I have. And yes, I could get one of those shorter file servos, but they're a lot more expensive, so I don't know. Probably still would have some clearance issues. I had the motor, scale motor in it, but I don't know, looked too busy for me, so took that out. Alright, wow, this thing's doing great. This is what the four-wheel steer was meant for, obstacles like this. Let's see if we can, oh, here we go. Almost spoke too soon. Here we go. Wow. Doing great. Got the Fusion Pro in this. I always think I have the Elite in here, but it's not. It's just the Fusion Pro. Uh-oh, I think I'm in a pinch right here. Oh. See if I can get out of that. Alright. Gear steer to catch that rock. Straighten it out. There we go. This is going to be tough because I guess I got to find a way to straddle these rocks. Right on the axle. Yeah, if you're not careful out here, you can easily break something. I've broken a few parts out here. Not happy, but that's what it's about. Let's get the zoom up a little bit. Now, if I can get that rear to lay into the crevice there. There you go. Oh. Slid down on me. Not really what I wanted. See if we can climb our way back up. Oh man, I'll have to take a different line. Alright, let's try this line. Zoom back out. There we are. Perfect. Jeez. Kind of trying to map this out right ahead of me and make sure I don't fall into any deep pockets. I need to get my buddy Neil from NBRC out here. His optic. See how he does. Okay. Too bad. Let's go up. Let's see if we can go up. Up through these two rocks here. Wow. This truck makes it easy. Just easy. Crab rocket maybe up there. Uh-oh. I think I'm getting my wheel pinched in there. Yep. These beadlock rings though, the reason why I got these is because those tiny screws, they sink in pretty nice to where they're not grabbing on the side of the rocks, you know, so they kind of slide nice and smooth over them. My Capra setup had beadlock rings with the screws kind of poking out, and so I ordered another set for that, so be a little bit more smoother. So I got different rings coming, beadlock rings coming for that Capra build of mine. Ooh, that was a nice little hop. Ooh. Alright, this is going to get tricky through this spot. Maybe not. Let's see. Uh-oh. Okay, that rear steer really pulled me out of that one. That was nuts. Oh! Alright, that was my fault right there. Alright, had to reset that one. I kind of gave it a little too much throttle. Let's get that rear tire turned out a little bit. Hug inside of that tire, or hug inside of that rock. Maybe help if I show the car itself. Hard to videotape and do technical lines like this. Oh geez. Now I don't know if I should go up that because I feel like it's gonna flip over. Let's back out. Oof, really starting to get sideways on that rock. Up with that rear steer. There we go. Got myself out of that one. Belly's hitting a little bit. We'll work that rear steer. Hopefully, maybe get it to not loosen up, but pop off of that skid. Really want to take my Capra build out here, especially after I put a flat skid upgrade on it. Ooh. We're gonna flip over. Geez, can it make it up there? I don't know. She seems awful tipsy. straighten out the tires. Probably will help. Oh, that was the wrong direction. Okay, so that's where I got hung up, kind of threw the whole line off for me right there in that spot. I think I'm ready to take some lines over here on these bigger rocks. There's so many different lines to take out here. I could be out here probably all day, but I only brought one battery and I came out here with the family today, so taking a little detour. And stopping here to test this rig out. Nice. See if I can make it down without flipping. There we go. The approach angle on here and departure, not too bad. Although I think that rear bumper cage part hits a little bit, but if I ever brazed a cage for this, I think I'd make it a little shorter in the rear, bobbed it up a little bit. Oh, let's take that around. Let's see here. Ooh, I see a nice little climbing spot. Maybe this will work, I don't know. I feel like I could get up that with rear steer. Maybe. Maybe not. I see some fishing line though. That's not cool. Alright, I gotta get that fishing line out of there. It's all over the place here. As you can see, fishermen. It's a good place to fish. I need to get out and fish. I haven't fished in a while. Oop, we did it. We got up that. That was pretty impressive. I see a way down, so we'll take it down this corner here. Maybe, I don't know. There we go. Oh man. Not sure if I'm gonna get that out of there. I think I might be stuck. What would West Desert really do? That. That worked out pretty good. Electronic dog. Nice. There's a spot to get down at. Yep. Too. It's like almost someone's been here stacking racks. So these lines are almost too perfect to take. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna make that one. I don't think there's any saving it. Maybe. Okay, let's redo that line. I feel like I can get this line. Oh, come on now. Yep. There we go. Actually, let's back up. Turn these tires over. Right there. That's a difficult line. Kinda had to give it some. See if we can make this drop. My goodness. No. Take that right tire and hopefully land it. Oh no, that did not work. Putting scars on the body, that's for sure. Alright. See if I can make this drop without flipping it. Oh, that was easy. I'll try one more line here, and that should conclude this video. Getting pretty hot out here, and the wife just got back from getting food, and so we'll see if we can make this climb. It shouldn't be too hard. All the way up there, not too bad. It's just these jagged rocks. Only definitely gonna need to take a different line. Nice. Yep. Fucking tires and beadlocks doing what they're supposed to. They're not scratching up, getting caught. Just fucking doing great.